नाही बेटा. काय झालं?
నన్నేం చేయమంటే ఒకసారి క్లోజ్ చేసి మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళు.
Hello. Hello.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. I request all of you to kindly mute your microphone. I request all to kindly mute your microphone. Thank you. We'll be starting in a minute or two. Still people are joining. So we'll be starting in a minute or two. Once the capacity of this WebEx meeting will be full, other participants can join through the live YouTube link, which will be shared to you in all WhatsApp groups. So if someone asks, you can direct him. YouTube link is being forwarded to you in a minute or two. But those who can join in live meeting should stay with that. But if the capacity increases and if one cannot join the live meeting, they can enjoy learning from the live YouTube channel. Absolutely. Okay. A very warm good afternoon to each and every one of you from Atmiya University. I, Dr. Ashish Kothari, would like to, Deputy Registrar of this university, would like to congratulate you for enrolling into this beautiful course. And since in this pandemic situation, this will be very much helpful to the teaching fraternity for all of us. This is to be taken by, you already know, this is to be taken by Dr. Om Teraya, who is heading the Department of Science and Humanities in our university. He holds the experience of more than 20 years, and he is very good in teaching and learning process. As far as and so far as the accreditation process is also concerned, he is basically a mathematician and would like to innovate something in the teaching learning process. In this case, in this way, he will be helpful to you. And the style of teaching of Dr. Om Tareya is such that we all would enjoy and we will basically have the idea of how to take the free classroom, because sir will be giving many ideas on how to use the various platforms and how technology is helpful to us for this particular in this particular situation. So on this juncture, I would like to invite all of you to the portal of Atmiya University I'll take you 5 minutes to introduce my university, that is Atmiya University. Basically, Atmiya University is located one of the prime area of the Gujarat, that is Saurashtra region, and it is the capital of Saurashtra region. We can reach via direct flights from Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai, and Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad is the one of the metro cities in Gujarat, and by road it is 4 hours away from Ahmedabad. So by air via Bombay and via Delhi, both are available. By road via Ahmedabad is available, and by train from major cities, direct trains are available to the Rajkot. And from airport junction and railway bus station, we are only 3 to 5 kilometers away. So we are situated in the heart of the Rajkot city. If I talk about Gujarat, basically Gujarat is, as all of you know, Gujarat is a hub of entrepreneur, and we have some institution of repute, as well as many of the districts are having the many entrepreneurship businesses. If I talk about the most important business of Gujarat, that is basically ports and logistics. Since there are 41 ports present in Gujarat, 60% of the industrial production of the entire country is done in Gujarat, and basically the average growth of Gujarat in industry, so far as the industry is concerned, it is 15%. We are situated in Rajkot, where Gandhiji has taken his primary education. Population of the Rajkot city is around 25 lakhs, and you might be knowing that Rajkot is one of the top 100 smart cities of India, and recently it got many awards so far as the smart city is concerned. And as so far as university is concerned, we have tied up with our own municipal corporation, and we have given many, our students and faculty members has given many innovative suggestions so far as the smart city is concerned. The literacy rate of Rajkot city is approximately 88 percentage. We are very much famous so far as sari, bandhani sari is concerned, and jewelry market is concerned. And many of the diesel engine businesses are started in the Rajkot, and many parts of famous automobile companies are being prepared and manufactured in Rajkot. So far as Atmiya University is concerned, it have the global presence, since its managing trust is having the global presence. If you talk about USA, Germany, Australia, UK, Canada, New Zealand, or anything else. And at this point of time, I would like to thank all of you to be the participant from not only from Gujarat, but outside Gujarat in various states, and also from 5 to 7 participants are from outside the country, from New Zealand as well as Australia. Thank you being the participant of this particular program. So far as the journey of ours is concerned, we have completed 50 years of the establishment and 50 years of the educational. We started with 1968 with one science college, and recently in 2018 we became private university of the Gujarat state. In last 3 decades, we have captured basically more than 12,000 students. We have more than 4,400 plus teachers. We are offering 60 plus UG, PG, and research programs. So far as the research and consultancy is concerned, we are good in that. And you can see that 50 plus patents and 1,000 plus research publications are from various students and faculty members. These are various types of the infrastructural setup that we have. We have almost everything. We have ICT in classrooms, laboratories equipped with necessary and higher configured equipments. We have auditorium for more than 1,000 capacity, We have 4 floral library setup, central ESC library setup where students can read day and night. It works 24/7, and we have very good computer laboratory and many things we have as the students require. And this is all from my side only. I will have so thank you again for being the nice participants from around the world. And now I would like to invite Dr. Om Teraya for sharing the expertise and for sharing the very good things for us. And let us enjoy how to make the students enjoy the online teaching and learning through the platforms which will be delivered by Dr. Om Teraya. So I request Om Teraya to go ahead, and I would request you to continue for 3 days so that the entire session will get clear to you. You all would get an e-certificate after the successful completion, as you know, but more than e-certificate, you would get some knowledge which you can deliver to the students, which you can make use for effective online teaching and learning process. And that's all from my side. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Manoj Parmar.
Good afternoon, all the the distinguished professor across the India and the globe. Uh, on the behalf of the Atmiya University, I welcome you all for 3 days national level FDP on effective use of ICT and e-content development. So, my dear professor and all my colleagues, in these 3 days, before we start or moving further into this FDP, let me clarify something right in front of you, so you might aware with the things what we are going to do in this 3 days FDP program. You might have got the the schedule which I have been sent it to you via mail and in the WhatsApp group that we have made it for your convenience. Uh, in the first day, we'll see, as per the schedule, how to use the, the things in online teaching learning platform nowadays in new normal life. You can say post-COVID. This is, the very most important thing. Now, students, we pray to God that we have the students physically in front of us within a short time of period, so we can deliver our things in front of the students. But recently, the UGC said to the all the universities across the India is you have to complete the 30-50% syllabus online after the post-COVID or the physical students enter into your college. We must complete the 30-40% of the syllabus. That's why this is very most important part, as you can say that. Let me uh, uh, give you some, the lights on these 3 days FDP. This would be a purely, the interactive session with all of us. But I request all the, the professor and the participant that please do not unmute yourself, whether right till if I have been not asked to do so. So it would be a better clearance to all of us. So it would be a good thing for 3 days FTP. And second one, you be ready with your Google account. I request all the participants, you just ready with your Google account. You log in into your Gmail. I request all the participants, you just log in into Gmail, right? So am I audible, participant? You just write yes in the chat box. All the participants, just write yes in the chat box quickly. Yes in the chat box. Just write yes in the chat box. Excellent, 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 excellent. You just write yes in the chat box. Yes in the chat box. Good, good, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I request all the participants to log in into your Google account first. I'm giving you 1 minute for that. You just go into your Google account and log in into your account first. Then we'll start everything. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting a good response from your side. So it is a good sign to learning the things in this 3 days FDP program. You will definitely enjoy. Yes, log in. You just write L in the chat box. Once you logged in, you just write L in the chat box. Only L. Yes, very good. Just write L in the chat box. Yeah, good afternoon. You just write yes in the chat box. L, only L. Simple L in the chat box. Yes, L in the chat box. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, very good. Very good. So everybody has logged in into your Google account, right? Fine. Excellent. Thank you. Okay. Shall we start the session? You just write yes in the chat box. Shall we start the session? Yes in the chat box. Yes in the chat box. Excellent. 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 You just write yes in the chat box. So we can start our session. Yeah, good, 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 good. Good, Dr. Jitendra. Yeah, Dr. Naina. Very good. Rambaya. Fine. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent, sir. Excellent. Fine. Okay. At the end of the each session, I'll send you the feedback link. So please don't ask the the feedback. Right, the feedback is one secondary thing, but the important thing is to learn something in this 3 days FDP program. I'll show you if you come up with the knowledge as far as the FDPs is concerned, you will definitely learn something. Uh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Some beep sound is coming. I request participant, please, please, please unmute yourself. I request all the participant, please mute yourself, please. Right. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Now,
मी आता आणायला दिला होता. तुला एक
I
दिला नाही.
request, I request the participant, please, please mute yourself. And I request the participant to please mute yourself. Please, please, please mute yourself. Okay. Now let me start the thing. The Winston Churchill said, the pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity and the optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. So this is the only time after post-COVID that we have to find it out, the opportunity in the, a very difficult situation. So this is the thing as far as being a professor, the faculty's fraternity is concerned. We have to find it out some opportunity in this difficult situation. So there is no alternative at all after the post-COVID situation. And we have attended so many webinar FDPs, but the output is how we are going to implement in front of the students while taking online class. So this is the most important important thing that you can say. Now let us move further. See, these are the the symbol of the Google product. You might aware that there are many Google product is available on the internet. You can find it out, and many of the Google product are very familiar with us. You can see that the Android, Chrome, Drive, Gmail, Google Classroom, then Google Cast, a form that we are making a quiz sometimes while taking an exam online. Google Play, 90% of the people are using, the Android phone. So the Google Play is the Play Store is very most important feature, you can say, as far as the mobile application is concerned. If you want to download something, we can use this Google Play, right? Okay. Now, you might heard that YouTube is one of the Google product. I repeat, YouTube is one of the Google product that Google has been taken over in 2000. The 6. So I request participant, please mute yourself. Otherwise, the other participant will get disturbed. So please. And now, so YouTube is one of the product that is Google has been taken over. Right. Now, welcome to the Google Classroom. This is the symbol of the Google Classroom. Participant, this is the symbol of the Google Classroom. Here you can see that. You just, how many of you are using Google Classroom? You just write yes in the chat box. And how many of you are not aware with the Google Classroom? Just write N in the chat box. N. Yes, Y and only. Yes. Yeah, Y and N. If you are not using, you just write N. So I'm getting, the mixed responses from the participant. If I ask one another question, how many of you are using the Google Classroom thoroughly? So what would be your response in the chat box? No. Okay. Very fine. No problem. So that's why we have conducted this 3 days FDP, while Google Classroom is one of the, the learning management system. If there is no alternative at all, there is one another application that is Canvas, learning management system, that you can also use it. But Google Classroom is a very, the customized and user-friendly that students can easily do their work in the Google Classroom. They can submit the work to us. So this is one of the best learning management system. I'll tell you more about the Google. Okay. What is Google Classroom? So Google Classroom is a learning management system for schools and colleges, universities that aids in distribution and grading of assignment and providing in classroom communication. So Google Classroom is a learning management system, LMS, right, which provides you the platform to, the giving the assignment, by taking the assignment from the students, by giving the grade online. No need to remember anything when we use the Google Classroom in a proper manner. So this is one of the best application ever which Google has been made. So this is what Google Classroom about, right? Now, today what we'll cover, we'll see the basic introduction of Google Drive. We have used Google Drive, but just to, to find it out, the file which is having more than 50 MB, that cannot be, attached in the Google Mail. So that's why we are using Google Drive. But we do not know there are so many features in the Google Drive. So Google Drive is the basic knowledge of Google Meet. So this is the only platform. There are so many platform, but Google Meet is one of the best platform ever that we can use to conduct our online session. So how many of you are using Google Meet? You just write yes in the chat box. Yes in the chat box. How many of you are using Google Meet? Just write yes in the chat box. Yes in the chat box. Excellent. If you are not using Google Meet, you just write N in the chat box. Why N? If you are using that Google Meet, then you just write yes in the chat box. Okay, no. No, yes. Okay, excellent, excellent. Fine, fine, very good. So we'll see how to use Google Meet. This is the best, the learning platform where you can deliver your lecture to the students while taking online class. So we'll see it. Then how to create a Google Classroom as a teacher and how to join Google Classroom as a student. And what is the teacher's role to join Google Classroom and how the students we can join in our classroom. So that we'll see in today's session. Then we'll see how to create a Google Classroom as a teacher. Right. So before we see that, let me go to the one application. Please be ready with me. I am going to ask a very simple question to you. Right, you have to give me the answer online. So this is the one of the best activity because the title of this 3 days FTP is effective ICT, means information communication technology. So how to make your lecture effective. So that's why this is the best technique ever. If you use this technique during your class, you will definitely get a good response from the student side. So participant, professor, I request you just, cop up with me. I'm just opening one slide in front of you. Okay. I request all the participants, you just type menti.com. I'm writing in the chat box. You just type menti.com. You just type menti.com in your web browser. Menti. Menti.com. You just write menti.com. You just write menti.com. Menti.com. Yes, you just type menti.com in a separate tab in your, you just type menti.com, menti.com. Very good, menti.com. Okay, fine. You just go menti.com. Am I audible to everyone? Am I audible to everyone? Say yes in the chat box. Say yes in the chat box. Say yes in the chat box. Okay, very fine, very fine, very fine. Now, I request the participant, to enter this code. I request participant to enter this code 30800. 30800. Just type 30800. Just type 30800. Just type 30800. Okay, I'm just refreshing the code. You just type 30800. It is there on the top. 30800. You just type the code. Okay, give your response. Is Google Classroom useful in COVID-19 situation? Give your response quickly. Google Classroom useful in COVID-19 situation? You give your response quickly. I request participant, you just mute yourself. I'm getting the noise of the child. Please mute yourself. Otherwise, we'll remove you from the room. Please just give your response in the chat box. Okay. Is Google Classroom is useful in COVID-19 situation? Yes. So we are getting so many responses from the from menti.com. You just type menti.com and enter this code 30800. 30800. 30800. 30800. Quickly. 30800. Yes. Now, let me ask a very basic fundamental question to all of you. Right? You just, again, you refresh your menti.com and just enter the code 604898. 604898. 604898. Yeah. Role of a teacher from your perspective. You just write word in a single, you just type a word, single word. Role of a teacher from your perspective. Guide, mentor, excellent, excellent, mentor, mentor. Very good. Role of a teacher from your perspective. Role of a teacher from your perspective. Okay, okay. Very good. Providing knowledge, facilitator, excellent. Hand holder, inspiration, role model. Yeah, excellent. Please, please, all the participants, you just type 604898. Then single word, give the answer of this question. Role of a teacher from your perspective. Role of a teacher from your perspective. Okay. Share their knowledge. Okay. No need to type 604868 in chat box, but give your response. 604898. Then give the answer of this question. The role of a teacher from your perspective. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Fine. 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 So we know that what is the role of teachers as far as the the teaching fraternity is concerned. This is a very most important part that you can say, right? So this is this is how you can connect your students with you by taking the online class. So this is the one of the best application that is the site is there, website is there, mentimeter.com. You can make it your question in mentimeter.com, right? I'll give you some lights on mentimeter.com in the last day of the session, so you can use it, this mentimeter.com, right? So this is one of the best application, right? I'll give you the guidance. Yes, I'll give you the guidance of mentimeter.com in the last session. Did you like it? You just type yes in the chat box. You just type yes in the chat box. Yes in the chat box. Did you like it? You just type yes in the chat box. Quickly, quickly, quickly. You just type yes in the chat box. Very good. Darpan, Piyush Oja, Devashri, Amruta, Anil. Very good. Very good. Yes, yes in the chat box. Excellent. Excellent. Now, I'll ask another question to you. Right? Okay. Are you aware about Google Drive feature? You just type 431453132 in menti.com. You just type 453132 in menti.com. 453132 and give your response. 453132. Are you aware about Google Drive feature? Okay. Okay. Are you aware about Google Drive feature? Okay, fine. We are getting many responses. Quickly, quickly. 453132. Code is 453132. This is the code 453132. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, very good. So we have used this Google Drive for big file only. Very good. Not at all. Fine, fine. Yes, yes. Yes, getting good response. Quickly, quickly. There are so many participants are there. You just give your response. Type 453132 in menti.com and give your response. 453132. Very good. 453132. Excellent, excellent. So we are aware about the the Google Drive. Now, let me go to my account. Okay. Now let me give you some light on Google Drive. Okay. First, you have to log into your Google account. I request participant, please mute yourself. I request participant, please mute yourself. I'm getting the background noise from the children. Please. Thank you. Okay. Now, please go to the your login account in Google account. Just click on 3x3 grid, which is shows on the top right corner. You just click it here. Okay. Now here you can see that account is there. Gmail is there, Drive is there, document is there, sheet is there, slide is there, chat, Meet. We are coming up to the Meet, and there are other application and the Google Classroom too. But first we'll see the Drive. So let us go to the Drive. So I click on the Drive. Okay. Okay, you can do the hands-on practice. When I say something to you, you can also use the same in the another tab. Right. So this is the My Google Drive. So first and foremost thing is every participant should have the account in the Google. Then you log in into your Gmail account. Then you go to the Google Drive. So this is the the Google Drive. Now here you can see that the plus sign is there. So here you can click on the plus sign. So I click on the plus sign. So here you can see that please participant, please mute yourself. I request participant, please mute yourself. Okay. I'm getting the background noise. Please participant. I request participant, please mute yourself. Okay, thank you. Now here, go to the plus sign, folder, file upload is there, folder upload is there. So what is folder? You can make your own folder. File upload means you can upload your own file. And here it would be saved permanently into your Gmail account. So there is no need to worry about your file, where I have been stored, where were my file that I have kept in my computer. If you get something in your computer, you can find your file from this folder only. So file upload, folder upload, Google document is there, Google sheet is there, Google slide is there. You can make it your own slide. Then more, you can make the Google form where you can generate the quiz. You can draw the, something, the things which is related. So for example, the mechanical branch is concerned, there are so many drawings that you can draw here. Maps is there, and number of applications are there in Google. So what we'll do, we'll click on the folder. Let us make one folder. I'll give the name of the folder is FDP. So let me open it. Yeah, I'm sending you the Google, the YouTube link. Don't worry, I'm just right. You hold for a minute. I'm just sending you a YouTube link in chat box. Yes, I'm sending the YouTube link in the the WhatsApp group which we have made. You just go it and click on that. Right, I'm just sending the YouTube link into the WhatsApp group. You can also join in the. Yes, I already sent in the WhatsApp group. You just go it if you are not able to see it properly. Anka Sazi, I request Anka Sazi, please mute yourself. Ananka Sazi. Okay, please mute yourself. Okay, I'm just sending the link here also. Okay. Don't worry, I'm sending the link to you. Don't worry. In the chat box. I'm sending a link in the chat box also. Alright. Okay. Okay. Here I'm getting the link. I request participant to mute yourself. Okay, I'm just getting a link. Okay. I'm just copied and pasting here. Right. Paste it.
हॅलो. हा बोल.
Hello.
माझं कुठं झालंय? मी म्यूट केलेलं आहे, बघते थांब. केलेलं आहे मी,
Hello.
मला माहिती. हा.
Hello. I request participant, please mute yourself. This is the YouTube link in front of you. Someone has already sent in chat box. You can find it out from that. That link is already been pasted there. Okay. Now we'll move to the Google Drive. So this is Google Drive. I have made the folder FDP1. So I can click on the FDP folder. There is no file at all in the FDP folder. So now I'll go back again. I just copy this, the feedback form. I just drag it. I click here. Here you can see that move to. So where I have to move this file. So I click on the move, and in my drive, I'll find it the folder FDP1 and I click on the move. So here you can see that I have moved that particular feedback form into my FDP folder. Here you can see that here you can easily move one file from one folder to the another folder. So this is one of the best option of the Google Drive. Now here you can see that file upload. So let me clear one thing. File upload means you can upload a file which is having more than hundreds of MB. You can easily upload your file from this only. You just click it, you find it out your file here, and you just select it, and you can easily send it. Let me select this file, open it. This file is in use, so I can't able to copy it. So I'll go here. I'll select one file, this gadget notification. I just open it. Now I'm just the paste it in my Google Drive FDP1 folder. So this is one of the best option that you can keep it with you forever. Wherever you go, the Google Drive will be with you. So don't worry about your original file. Now let me click on the folder uploaded. Here you can also upload the folder which is having a number of files. So I'll select one of the folder, let's say MOM. So I'm going to select MOM, click on the upload button. This folder is going to be copied here. You can see that, right? You can see that I've just copied the folder from my computer to my Google Drive. So this is one of the best option that you can directly copy your folder into the Google Drive. So this is best. What is the maximum size that we can keep in Drive? See, a good question from the participant. Suppose you are using your institutional mail ID, then there is no limitation at all. But once you are using your personal Gmail account, which is not related with the G Suite, then the capacity is only 15 GB. Then if you are using G Suite, there is no capacity at all. You can store unlimited of data into your Google Drive. So I request the participant to use the Google Drive and use your institutional login ID. Yeah, correct. Correct. Thank you. Thank you. It was a good question from the participant side. Fine. Now here you can directly move the folder from your computer to your Google Drive. Now I click here, My Drive. Here you can see that on the left hand side there is an arrow button. I click it. Here you can see that you can find it out the folder which you have made into your Google Drive. There is no need to find it out where you have been copied your folder. Where is your folder? No need to think about that. That is already been here. So what you have to do, you just click on the right arrow in front of My Drive. Just click it. You can find it out the folder. And if you just click on the folder, particularly classroom, you just click on the classroom, you will find the another folder. You just click on the FDP1. Here there is one another folder MOM which I have copied from my computer to my drive recently. So I click MOM here. So I cannot find anything because there is no other folder which I have been stored in MOM. So this is a beauty of the Google Drive. here you can see that you can share your drive. So here share option is there. Now let me say something about the sharing. Now click on the PDF file. I'm just clicking on this gadget file. Okay, just right click here. Okay, preview is there. You can open with Google document, PDF, cloud convert. There are so many options. Then plus share and get shareable link. What is the difference between these two? Plus share, this is share option, and get shareable link. The share option means you can share your file with the other participant or other students, other faculties by entering the mail ID of that particular faculty. I'm just sharing this gadget file to my document only. I'm just writing my account. This is my account om.teria@gmail.com. Here you can write it down the message. This is for demo only. Okay. Here you can see that editor is there. Commenter is there and viewer is there. If you tick on the editor, means the file to whom you are going to send to the another person is edit your file. They can modify it, they can add something. But if you just give a right to viewer, means they can see the file only. They cannot do anything into your file. Sometimes we have got many files that we cannot edit the file because they are restricted from here only. So this is the best, the tool of the Google Drive. And commenter, only the sender, the whom you are going to send is comment to your particular file. They cannot do anything into your file. So I'm giving the rights to the editor. Okay. Then I click on the send button. I just clicking it send. Okay. Then this pop-up window will open. You are sharing to om.teria is not the G Suite organization. This is my personal account. So Google is very clever. So it shows me that G Suite account is not related to me, but share anywhere, no problem. I'm sharing to Om anywhere. I'm just clicking on the share. Okay, I'm just share my gadget to the, okay. Now let me go there and shade whether it has been shared or not. Okay, I'm just adding the account. Account is already been here. Okay, adding the account. I'm just adding it. I write om.teria. Okay, I just going to open it. I'm just entering the code. Okay, code is 17. So this is the the security of the Google, right? So this I am going to open it. Okay, here you can see that I got the message from the Google that I got this file in my Google Drive. Here you can see that this is my Gmail account where I got the mail from sah.hod. So I can open it, or here from where you can download it. So this is the best way to send one file to the another file. There is one question, sir. Once when the Google Classroom content is uninstalled, whether the item will be restored or it will be lost. No, madam, it would be there. No need to worry about that. Once you remove all the students from the classroom, but drive can store once anything is stored in the drive, it will not be lost at any moment. So don't worry about that. So this is the best feature of the Google. You just write, right? This is the best feature of the Google, right? Did you like it? You just write yes in the chat box. You just write yes in the chat box. Just write yes in the chat box. Very good. Write yes in the chat box. Excellent, excellent. Just write yes in the chat box. This is a beauty of the Google Drive. Right? You can share it with the others. Right? Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay, fine. Now I again go to the Google Drive. Okay. Now click here. Second option is get shareable link. What is get shareable link? If you don't want to send a particular file to any folder, then no need to worry about that. You just type get shareable link. You just click it. you can share your link with the others. You can copy it, then you can paste it in the WhatsApp group. So this is the best thing that you can do it. So this is the folder link. I just copy it, and you can copy anywhere. If you want to copy in a Facebook, if you want to copy in a Insta, if you want to copy in a Twitter, if you want to copy in a WhatsApp group, anything can do from this only. So what you have to do is you just right click here, you just write get shareable link, click get shareable link. Okay, you just copy the link and you can send it, and you can paste it in your WhatsApp group, or in Instagram, or in the Facebook, whatever you want to send. So this thing that we can do it in Google Drive. So again, you can make a shortcut, you can move the file. Okay, add to start. Do you know what is add to start? You just write yes or no, yes or no. By n, by n. What is add to start? Okay, very good, very good. Usha madam, thank you. Daljit, yeah. Shivani madam, Avinash, yeah, no, no, good, good. What is add to start? We have seen that option in our mail ID also. Here, start, very next to the inbox. Here, very next to the inbox. What is that? Start. Start means you can store your important document in the start. How to store the document in the star? Here you can see that I have just given a star. Now what you have to do, you just click on the star, you just click on the star, means it would be automatically transferred into the star. So no need to find your important file out of these thousands of mail. You just give a star, then you can easily find it out your document from the mail only. The same thing that we can do here. Right? The same thing that we can do here in Google Drive. So I go to the Google Drive. I just, it's a many too long URL. How to get short link get? Yes, madam. That you can do it. Just type bit.ly, bit.ly, bit.ly.com, and then you can convert your link in the shortened link, bit.ly.com, bit.ly. Just type bit.ly, bit.ly to find it out, the shortened link, bit.ly. Create your account, you can make it shorter, right? bit.ly, bit.ly. That's all, bit.ly. Very good, bit.ly. Now, I'm just click here. Here you can see that add to start. I just press it, add to start. What will happen? It would go into the start. So here you can see that the start tab is there. Let's click here, see. The gadget file has been transferred from one document to the one folder to the another folder, that is a start. So you can find it out your important document from the start only. So whenever you send a mail to anyone, or whenever you receive a mail from the other, you just do it. Okay, let me repeat it. You just go to the My Drive. Fine. This is the important document. I just click it, right click on that. Add to start. The start is there. I just click it on the start. Okay, fine. So one file added to the start. Now what I'll do, I just go to the start, which is on the left side menu. Let's go to the start. Click on the start. See, here I have transferred it in that. Okay, so this is a good thing of the Google Drive. Now let me go to the My Drive once again. Okay, I'm just click here. You can view the details. You can make a copy of this file in the same Google Drive. Okay, you can download it and you can remove it. So these are the best feature ever of the Google Drive that we can use it. What is the impact on the quality and weight of that file? Madam, there would be no change at all. It is shifting from one folder to the another folder. So no need to think about that. So this is a beauty of the Google. So everything would be keep it as it is. There would be no change at all. The size of the file would remain same in the Google. Okay, bit.ly, repeat about bit.ly, sir. Bit.ly is the site where I'm just typing it. You can see it. I'm just open it. Bitly, bit.ly. Okay. Okay. See, this is Bitly, right? Here, you can create. First, you have to copy the file. See here, you can see that. Here, I have copied this Google link and I have made it a very smaller Google link. So this, what you have to do, just go bit.ly, then create your login, and you can convert your, the longer link in a shorter link using Bitly. What is the add to workspace? Where does it go? All the features are semi Google Personal and G Suite. No, madam, you can find it out. Majority of the features would be same, but the access of the G Suite is in a very enlarged mode, and there are so many features that is hide in the personal, but in G Suite you can use it in a better way. You can do your live streaming. There are so many features which is not there in the personal. So I request, please use G Suite account. Yeah. Okay. So this is what about Bitly. Okay. Okay. Now, but am I clear for Bitly? You just write yes in the chat box. Yes in the chat box. Yes. Bitly. Bitly. Bitly is the application to make your longer link in a shorter link. Shorter link. Yes, very good. Bitly, very good. Bitly, bit.ly. Excellent, excellent. Thank you, thank you very much. Now I'm moving to the Google Drive again. I'm just clicking the drive. Okay. Okay, this is the Google Drive. Now, this is what we have seen it. So this is, I think, the very enough for that. Now here you can see that the storage is 1.2 GB used. Means this is my personal drive. So this is my institutional drive. I have used 1.2 GB use. There is no limitation at all. So you can store number of data into the Google Drive. If you leave an organization, what will happen to matter save on G Suite? Madam, when you are going to leave the organization, you just take your file from, you just share it with your personal Gmail account. So it would be, keep it as it is. The second thing is you just take it in an external hard drive. So data will be stored into your external hard drive. So this is one of the best things that you can do once you leave the organization. Yeah. So this is what about the Google Drive. Yeah. Okay. Now we are moving to the Google Classroom. I'm just close this tab. Okay. Fine. Now what you have to do? This is the most important thing. For that, you just Google. You just go to the login account first. Then you just click on the 3x3 grid. Okay. Now find it out the Google Classroom. See, this is at last Google Classroom. Here you can see that Jamboard is there. Are you aware about the Jamboard? You just write yes in the chat box or no. Yes, no. What is Jamboard? No, no, no. Majority of the participants are saying no. Okay, okay. What is Jamboard? So let me clarify it. What is Jamboard? Jamboard, I just click it on the Jamboard. You can see it on the Jamboard. Okay, it's opening. Jamboard is opening. Fine. Now, I'll just click on the Jamboard. Jamboard is working as your virtual blackboard. You can, you can do it anything in the Jamboard. This is like a blackboard. It provides features by the Google only. Here you can see that here you can select a pen. Pen is there on the left hand side. You can select a pen. You can select a color, say for example, white color. I'm just doing the things on the Jamboard. So this is things where we can use while taking the practical class. So this is a gem board. This is a gem board. This is a gem board. Right here you can erase the thing. Here you can select the thing. Here you can make your sticky note. I'm just writing FDP 1. You just save it. Here you can see that we have made the sticky note. So this is the Jamboard. Yes, madam. Once you start the recording and share the screen, whatever you do on the screen, it would be saved in your recorded file, madam. So there is no particular thing in the Jamboard, but once you record your screen, whatever you do on the screen, it would be directly saved into your, the recorded file. So this is a Jamboard. Here you can see that you can throw the laser. This is the point laser. If you want to highlight something to the students directly FDP1, then this is the laser. So this is the beauty of the Jamboard, that you can do it. You don't have a Jamboard yet. Why this message occur? Jamboard. How can we create new Jamboard? So here there is a sign. Let me clear frame. Just click it. Here you can create a Jamboard, which is there on the top. You can create the Jamboard. So I'll not go deep into Jamboard. I'm just going to, the Google Classroom. Fine. Let's go to the Google Classroom. So I'm going Google Classroom. Just click on the Google Classroom. The important thing is you have to log in into your account first. Then you select a Jamboard. Then you select a Jamboard, and then you can go to the classroom. So this is a tab of the Google Classroom. See, this is most important thing. The learning management system. Google Classroom is one of the best learning management system that you can say LMS. Now, we'll do two things in first day, which we have mentioned in the schedule: how to create a class and how to join a class. So I click it here, create a class. There is a plus button. Don't think about these two classroom which I have made already. I'm just creating a new class. Yes, Google Classroom is absolutely free tool. It provides by the Google. No need to pay anything to Google Classroom. It is absolutely free. Are you getting my point? You just write yes in the chat box. You just write yes in the chat box. It is absolutely free. No need to pay even single penny for Google Classroom. No need to pay even single penny for the Google Classroom. So this is one of the best LMS providing by the Google. Okay. Now let me click on the plus sign first. This is a plus sign. Let me click here. Plus sign. Here you can see that join a class, create a class. Join a class is for the students. Once you make the class, students can join to your class. So students has to click here join class, but we'll see afterwards. Now create a class. Let me click on the create class. So I'm just clicking on the create class. Fine. I'm just giving the class name. Say for example, I'm giving the class name BX division. Okay. A section you can write computer. Okay. Say for example subjects. I'm giving you history. You are from the history domain area, then you have to give your particular subject. Let me select the history. Now if you know your classroom already, if the institute has already been provided a classroom to you, then you can give the classroom. Say for example, I'm giving the classroom is 936. The classroom number is 936, for example. Okay. Now there is a two option, cancel and create. I'm going to create the Google Classroom. Okay. I'm just press on the create button. What is happening? Let's see. Okay. I'm just making the classroom. It takes time to make a class, just 20-30 seconds. For that, I'm just making a class. Okay. we have made the class of PX division. Here you can see that this is the classroom we have created for this today's FDP purpose. Now what we'll do, here you can see that stream option is there, classwork is there, people is there, the grade is there. Here you can see the images which have already been created by the Google. So now if you want to change the theme and if you want to add your own institutional theme, then what we'll do? We'll select a theme for upload photo and just click on the select theme. Okay, select theme. Okay, select thing. Now I can select the thing in general, English and history. If you are from English and history background, then you can find it out the a particular thing. Maths and science. You can select the theme of maths and science from this Google Classroom. Arts, sports is there, and other is there. So I'm going to select one thing from the maths gallery. Just click on the select theme. I'm just pressing the select theme. Okay. So the theme has been changed. Here you can see that the theme has been changed. Now upload photo. I'm just click on the upload photo. If you want to add your customized photo or institutional images, you just click on the upload photo. I'm just clicking on the upload photo. Yeah, very informative. Anita madam, thank you. Now what we'll do? How many students can submit their will do in the day 2 session. You just check it the schedule which I have been sending to you, ma'am. Yeah, thank you. Select a photo from your computer. I'm just selecting my one of the photo. Let me go to the picture. Okay, save picture. Let me G drive. Okay. Okay. Let me find the one of the image. Okay. Okay. See here, I'm selecting one images. It has been here. It is going to be uploaded. Okay. The photo is uploaded is too small, so I'm just select a photo, another photo. Okay. Now, okay, let me find the okay. Let me select one logo. Okay, fine. I'm just selecting one logo. You can see that. I'm just fine. So I have kept my institutional logo. So the same way you can upload your institutional logo in the Google Classroom. So can you say that this is the best thing for the teacher? You just write yes in the chat box. You just write yes in the chat box. Yes in the chat box. Excellent, excellent, excellent. You just write yes in the chat box. So this is how you can create a class. So we have created a class. And now let's, if you want to add the students into your class, now what we'll do? Here, this is a class code. What you have to do? Class code is there. You just click here, the class code. Okay. You can join the students in two ways. One, by sending a code to the students in a WhatsApp group. And the second, you can join the students via email. So you can join the students via mail, or you can join the students by giving the class code. I'm just giving you how to join the students by giving the class code. So this is the class code. I'm just going to copy it. I'm just going to copy it, and I go to my account. So you can copy the thing. Okay. I'll add another account. I'm just adding my account, home.Korea. Okay. Now I'm just entering to uh, from my side as a student's point of view. Okay. Yes. Now see how can you add the students? Okay. How can you change the code? I'll tell you in tomorrow's session. How can you change the code? I'll tell you in tomorrow's session. Okay. How can you change the code? Okay. Now what I'll do? I'll go to the Google Classroom from students' point of view. I'm just going to the classroom. Here you can see that. Here you can see that. How students can join your classroom. Okay, then go to the plus sign, join class, and just press the call. Click on the join button. Click on the join button. Okay, click on the join button. See, the students has been added into your classroom. So this is how your students can join your class via Google Code. So this is the account where I have entered in my teacher's classroom, and this is the teacher's account. Here I'll give the refresh, press button F5. Here you can see that the people, see, 4 students has already been joined. Thank you. Devan Patel, Dr. Om Tereya, Neha Bapu, very good. So they have just typed the code and they have entered into my Google Classroom. So this is how we can join the students. So what we have seen today, we have seen how to, do the things in Google Drive, how to make a folder, how to copy the folder, how to create a class, how to join a class as a student. So this we have seen in this, how to change the images in the Google Classroom, how to select a photo, your customized photo, how to give a class code. And here you can see that if you go to the people button, here the third one is people, click on the people, fine. Here you can add the students via Gmail. You just click it, take the mail ID from the students, paste it, the students will automatically be joined into your Google Classroom. What you have to do, you just go to the people, click on the plus button and just type the email ID of the students, or you can post it 50 to 60 email ID at a time. The students can join your Google Classroom. So there are 2 ways to join the classroom. One is using the Google code, and the second one is invite them via. So this is one of the best thing of the teacher side. So this is how we have seen in today's first day session. Now, I am just giving you the feedback link to give me the feedback quickly. It would be open for 30 minutes only. Then it would automatically be, it will not accept your response. So this is how we have seen in the very first day of the FDP. So I think this would be clear to you how to create a class and how to join a class. If you are clear, then write yes in the chat box. You just write yes in the chat box. You just write yes in the chat box. You just write yes in the chat box. Yes in the chat box. Excellent, excellent. You just write yes in the chat box. How to create a class and how to join effective. Very good. Thank you. Thank you for your response. Very informative. Thank you. Thank you, madam. Thank you, sir. Thank you, professor. Yeah, good, good. Yes. How to join a class, how to create a class. And we have also seen how to use a Jamboard, how to make a link shorten in a bit.ly, bit.ly. So this is one of the best thing that we have seen in today's session. Now I'm going to send you the feedback link, which I have made in a bit.ly. Okay. Just copy it. I'm just pasting it, the feedback link. You just give your feedback, then come back in the chat, then write G. Once you give, then you write just. tomorrow give advanced information. Yes, sir. We'll go much into the advanced group. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Just give your feedback. I have posted the feedback link. You give your feedback. Give your feedback. I just posted a feedback link into the chat box. You just give your feedback. Give your feedback.
అదే ఆయన తోపని చెప్పాడు కదమ్మా.
Please mute yourself, participant. You just please mute yourself. If you want to ask anything to me regarding today's session, you just ask me. You can unmute yourself and ask me the question. Just professor, participant, you can ask me the question.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Yes, yes, good evening, sir.
Sir, can we create a poll in the Google Classroom?
Can we create a
Poll, polls, POLL.
yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. You can create a poll in the Google Classroom, but you have to add some extension into that. That I'll tell you in the last day session, sir.
Sir, thank you very much, sir.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. Yes, if anybody want to ask anything, you just ask me.
Sir, link please, sir.
Link, madam, I already posted in the chat box. I'm again pasting it. Okay, you can find it out from the chat box. So the last point about Google Classroom, can you repeat it? I'll definitely repeat in tomorrow's session. Don't worry. Menti.com. We'll definitely learn Menti.com in the last day session. I'll give you the demo. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you engaged the entire session nicely. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm just sending the link in the WhatsApp group. Don't worry. I'm just sending the link in the WhatsApp group. I'm just sending the link in the WhatsApp group. Don't worry.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How we convert our personal Gmail to G Suite?
Madam, sir, you cannot convert your personal Gmail into G Suite because G Suite is a absolutely institutional, the Gmail ID which provides by the G Suite to the institute only. But if you want to convert your file or folder into the G Suite, then you can share a link in the G Suite, sir. That you can do it, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I'm just pasting the feedback link into the group. You can find it out the link.
Hello, sir.
Submitted feedback. Yes, sir. Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
The WhatsApp group, sir. Can you add me in the how to get into the WhatsApp group?
Yes, madam. But madam, you do one thing. You just send me the personal message in my WhatsApp group. So I'll definitely add you, madam.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, madam. Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
madam. Yeah, madam. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Hello, sir.
Sir, can students can follow the class on mobile phones?
Sorry, sir. I request all the participants, please mute yourself. You are asking
Hello,
question,
sir.
mute yourself. Yes, madam.
Hello, sir. You will be teaching
Yes,
about
yes,
Google
madam. Sangeeta,
Forms
madam.
also in this. You will be
Yes,
teaching
madam.
about
I'll
Google
definitely
Forms
give
also in this.
Yes, madam. I'll give you the lights on Google Classroom at the last day, madam.
No, form. Google, what we are submitting, that form.
Okay, Google Form.
Yeah.
Google Form for what, madam?
No, if we have some assignments to be given to students,
Yes, yes,
if we
yes,
have
yes,
already
madam.
typed
Yes,
in.
yes, madam. Definitely, I'll give you more in tomorrow's session. Don't worry about that. I'll give you the demo.
Okay, sir.
I'll give you the demo. Yes, 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 madam. I'll give you the demo for that. Don't worry.
About the Google.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What are the charges for the G Suite?
Sir, G Suite Institute, it depends on how many, the employees are there in the institute. Accordingly, the charge from the Google. So I'll definitely tell you what will be the charges of the G Suite. But if you have more than 300 employees in your institute, then the Gmail, I think they will charge a very nominal things for that. So I don't think so. It would be much more for that. But I'll tell you tomorrow everything, sir. Don't worry.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Submitted feedback. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
అది ఇమ్మానండి
Students can see this through mobile.
അവന്റെ ഫോൺ വിൽക്കുവാണ്.
Hello.
Follow our Google class through mobile phones.
Yes, sir. Definitely give you the thing, but what you have to do is you just go to the Play Store and write Google Classroom and install that application, sir. Google Classroom from Play Store, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Google Classroom from Play Store, sir. Yeah, yeah. Request all the participants, you just go to the mobile application in Play Store and download the Google Classroom. Google Classroom into your mobile.
രോഹിത് മോനിഷൊക്കെ ചോദിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആറ് എന്താന്നൊക്കെ.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, you have created one classroom. If you want to create once again and another class, sir, how to go?
Okay. Yeah.
അവനെത്രയ്ക്ക് മേടിച്ചേ? പക്ഷെ പറ്റത്തില്ല കേട്ടോ, അല്ലാതെ
You just click on the plus button. Then, yes, good evening, madam. Good evening, madam. Good evening, madam. Yes, madam. Yes, madam. You are audible, madam. Good evening, madam. Madam, good evening. No. Okay. But madam, what we'll do at the end of this 3 day, I'll definitely share you the recording which I have made, so you can easily find it. Madam, what we'll do, I'll give you the madam, I'll give you the recording. I'll give you the recording to all of you, madam. Don't worry about that. I'll give you the recording for them. Don't worry about that. Yes, madam, I'll give you the recording for today's session. Don't worry.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello. Yes, madam. Bhuvaneshwari.
Yes. Sir, we are not in the WhatsApp group. What we do for that, sir?
Okay, madam. Thank you, madam. Yes, madam, you do one thing.
Yes, sir.
You just send me a message in my WhatsApp group. Right, I'm sending the number. I'm sending the number in the chat box. Just send me a message. I'll add in the WhatsApp group, madam. I just sent a message in the chat box, madam. You can find it out. 98794-92062. 98794-92062, madam.
Excuse me, sir. Good evening.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Good evening.
Sir, I'm Anita, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I've downloaded the Google Classroom with my mobile phone.
Yes, madam.
And because of that, my mobile
phone, it gets memory gets filled up. So if I
Okay.
want to download that in my desktop and keep, whether the content all will be there, so the previous content will be restored, or how it will be, sir?
Madam, what you have to do is, if your memory is full, then you can take the data from USB from mobile to your PC,
Okay, sir.
right, madam? And then you can do it your work in the Google Classroom. Don't worry about that, madam. You can do it.
Okay, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
madam. Madam,
So
what
I
you have
can,
to do? You
sir,
have
do you
to.
want me to uninstall if I want to uninstall in my mobile and then get into my laptop? Will it be there, sir? Yes.
Yes, don't worry about that. Everything would be there. Don't worry. It would be stored in the Google Drive only, madam. Don't worry about that.
Okay, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
yeah, yeah, madam.
you so much.
Now, if you don't have any question, then you can leave the meeting. Then you can leave the meeting. If you don't have any question, then you can leave the meeting. Right? So we are meeting tomorrow at the same time in the same link.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful session.
Yeah, thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we'll see some more thing into that, madam. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, ma'am. Thank you, all. Thank you all. Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot. Bye, bye to everyone. Yeah.